Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 7, Episode 1 of Battlestar Galactica. We're playing with the main board game and the Pegasus expansion. We're going to do the new Caprica game route. Guys, I can't believe it, but it's been 2 years since we've played Battlestar Galactica, the board game, on the channel, back in November 2023. So getting the board fast forward set up. We'll wrap up the setup and then jump into gameplay. Okay, we're going to get the setup going. We're playing Battlestar Galactica board game with the Pegasus expansion. Yes, we've got the Spanish version of Battlestar Galactica and the Italian version of Galactica, but we'll use our handy translator when we play. We've got 6-player game that we're going to simulate here. We've got Helena Kane as our admiral. We'll place her in the Pegasus CIC. Oh, also, I've got these Pegasus and Galactica minis. We're going to do a tabletop battle game. If you like and subscribe, ring the bell and you'll get notified when we do it. So I got a paint through video for these. We're also going to have a fleet battle between Pegasus and Galactica, Vipers versus Cylons and Base Stars, and I'm going to be using some interesting rules for the space combat. You'll get a kick out of it. So tune in for that later. We got Helena Kane in the Pegasus CIC. We've got Cavill for the Cylons on Caprica. Sol Tai, we'll put him in the CIC of the Galactica. Kara Thrace, put her in the hangar. Gaius Baltar, the President Gaius Baltar, he'll be in the lab. Boomer Sharon Valeri, let's put her in the control armaments. And that's everyone. Everyone is on the board. We've also got our deck of destiny here. I've already given the cards to the players. I've also given them their, am I a Cylon or not? So this is our deck of destiny. Put this here. We've got all of our reserve. Fuel is at 8, food is at 8, morale is at 10, and population is at 12. We'll have a quick word from our sponsor, and then we'll jump into round 1 gameplay. Thanks for watching. Pontos Fathom Hobbies is brought to you by the books that we produce. We've got a special sponsor, Nereus Media, this month with Benson Magos' The God Emperor Trump. We've also got in our bookstore, Pontos Fathom Bookstore, Genealogy of Cthulhu, Hermeticism of Hastur, Necromancy of Nyarlathotep. We've got our podcast series with books like the Esoteric Dragon Mystery, Esoteric Saturn Mysteries, and also our Alchemy and Anthroposophy in Frank Herbert's Dune Saga. August Moldenhauer's 3 volumes, Artificial Psychology of Desiring Machines, as well as our new books, The Dirges of the Alabaster Kings, also in Lovecraft's Dreamlands, The Lost Cypria, and The Saturnalis Thramorin, The Black Gnosis. Finally, our Alchemical Courtship in the Dreamlands. This also takes place in Lovecraft's Dreamlands, each volume in a different city: Aimless and Cellophase, Hope's Home and Dalath Lane, Stubborn Devotions in the Temple of Hypnos. Go check out our bookstore, check out our podcast. Thank you guys for your support. Now back to the gameplay. Okay, without further ado, let's jump into gameplay. Let's start out with Gaius Baltar. Gaius Baltar, our president. He will go ahead and grab a crisis card, and we get. So this is let's test this out here. So we're going to do this real time here. So we're going to grab the look for water, Búsqueda del agua. I know it's a look for water, but let's go ahead and translate it. It says, search for water. There is panic in the air if you don't find water, and soon Leodama, the current player, should either choose success +1 food, failure minus fuel, and 1 raptor is destroyed. So let's go ahead and do that. So Baltar will start out with his cards. Put down here. Okay. Sharon Valeri. So basically, we just have to get a 9 or better. The CAG. Kara Thrace, Helena Kane, our cards in. Saltai. And Cavill. Of course, Cavill's going to try to sabotage it. And let's grab one of these as well and we'll check out what we've got. So looking for water, give these a quick shuffle. We need blues and reds. We've got 2. 1, 4, 10, 11. So we passed, we get +1 food. So +1 to food. So our food goes up to 9. So thank you, Gaius. Gaius Baltar. There's no attack right now. We can move Cylon. We can also have the jump clock go ahead and advance 1. So let's advance our jump clock by 1. And we'll move the ticket over to Sharon Valeri. So Sharon Valeri is in the arsenal. Let's grab her card. Again, Face indesierta. Oh no, don't get it. Something. Unwanted faces. Oh, okay. Let's go back. I should take that shot one more time. Okay, so it says, well, you just lost your visitor privileges. Keep that thing here until we get back, Saltai. The Admiral chooses. The Admiral can discard all his ability cards and then choose a character to send to the cells. -1 morale and damage Galactica once. Okay, well, can you choose a character to send to the cells? This is Boomer. The Admiral can do that. So that's Helena Kane. Oh, Helena Kane. She's going to send... Helena Kane's going to send Boomer. Oh no, it's Boomer. But the President has to choose. So I think Helena Kane would send Boomer to the cell. So Boomer goes to jail, and she's got to discard all of her cards, correct? Is that how it works? Yeah, so basically to save Galactica from taking damage, Helena Kane would totally do that. Sharon keeps her cards. She just goes to the infirmary, so to the prison. So now let's see if anyone wants to spring her out of jail. So this is our discard pile here. Throw this here. So let's go with Gaius. She needs a 7, and then Sharon as well can go. And Kara. Saul. Okay, let's see. Cavill. Cavill's not going to play one. So she gets 5, 6, 7, 8. So she's out of prison. So Boomer gets to get out of prison. She'll go back to the control arms. Or actually, she stays in here until the next turn. She's not in prison, but she's in the prison location. Okay, next up, we've got Kara Thrace. Let's have Kara Thrace launch her Viper. Kara Thrace will launch a Viper, and we'll also launch another Viper along with her as an action. So she'll launch a second Viper. Let's take her crisis card. We've got Extracción de Agua Forzada. Water extraction. Forced water drawing. You will tell your men to help us extract water from that moon, Liadama. Oh, this is when they had basically enslaved people to get the water. Okay, so current player chooses success, 1 food, or failure, -1 population, 1 morale. Okay. So, -1 morale, -1 population. That is not a good mix. Let's go ahead. The clock is good. So we'll go ahead and do the vote on that. So, go ahead with this. Oh, we need 17. Wow. Okay, so let's give her that. Sharing that. Kara. We'll do that. Helena King has no cards. 6. And Cavill will also grab a card from the deck here. Okay, so we've got 5, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 from the group. And that means we get +1 to food again. So now our food is up to 10. Amazing. So we've got food up to 10. Let's move over to Helena Kane. Helena Kane, grabbing her crisis card. Inform the public. Inform the public. Inform the public. It says, I would also recommend everyone to the Cylon threat. Current player chooses success. The current player looks at 1 random loyalty card from any player. Fail is 2 morale. Oh, okay. Or if you roll 4 or less, -1 morale, -1 population. Let's have Helena Kane roll the die. She can roll the die. 2. Helena Kane messed us up. So we have -1 morale and -1 population on a win, just like Helena Kane. Okay, next up is Saul Tai. We'll grab his crisis card. Saul Tai also action. He's in the. He can also launch 2 more Vipers. He will do that. Let's have him launch 2 Vipers from the Pegasus. But we'll keep those in the CAG here, and he'll also move them 1 and 1 to give them some advance notice here. We can advance our jump clock to here. We have our first, actually, we have the new Caprica card here. We didn't get a card yet. We have to do that in our first jump. Okay, so Manuscrito Controverso, a controversial manuscript, right? Something like that. Let's see what we get. Controversial manuscript. It says, he had it reprinted and distributed throughout the fleet. My Triumphs, My Mistakes by Gaius Baltar. Oh yeah, you can see his little manifesto. My Triumphs, My Mistakes. My Triumphs, My Mistakes. So President chooses -1 morale or -1 morale or +1 morale and damage to the Galactica. The Admiral chooses. -1 morale. I think she's not a big fan of morale, so. Oh no, that was President. I think Gaius would have chosen this, yeah. He would rather keep you have to think of the resources, right? We don't want Galactica damaged. So, we move down to Cavill. Cavill is going to move to the Cavill's going to move to the resurrection ship. And I think that's going to wrap it up for the game, guys. We will see you in round number 2. We've almost got the jump clock. I think this last card was already jumped there too. Yes, so we can move the jump clock 1 more. Maybe we will get Gaius to go to the jump control next round. We've got Kara in the hangar. Maybe we'll get Boomer in the hangar as well. We've got Boomer's chip there. Do a quick fire over the board, and we'll see you in the next round. Thanks for watching.